Now, if you don't understand what Bar Enterprises does, how do you expect help? You think I don't know about radio adverts? You think someone becomes a director of a company without getting different options on how he can market his company? Do you think he doesn't think about that? He has thought of it, but he hasn't seen the need of it. That's why he has not invested in it. So, you as first having a talk with him, and in a way you are having a talk with him, you try to see where the need is, and you just smear that in it, and then you close. Most cases they say, if you've actually well understood your prospect, you don't need closing techniques. If you understand what Bar Enterprise does directly, you identify the challenges they are going through directly. You don't need to have the 24 closing techniques. You don't. Let's say, I know you have a problem. You want to go back at school. It has taken you long to go back at school. And that is the challenge, and it's your most important goal. As like, Mr. Defa, I have an option for you. After having that friendly talk, I can get you a university to get into and complete your study. Would you mind if we met and I show you? Would you say no? Now I show you the payment plan, which suits your situation. Your problem has been school fees, but I'll show you can pay 200 per month, which you can afford, and you badly want to go back at school. I show you a very better option, even with the possibility of a scholarship. Would you hesitate? So basically that's what I'm talking about. The basic of selling starts from asking the first. Now the issue is not now, you not go bump into someone and start asking questions. Because before that step comes, the opening and qualifying step, this is equivalent to the first contact appointment. You can't just walk into the door and start firing off questions. You have to do something to open up the relationship. Are you getting it? So now you need to, this is the most important. You not call Angel and start firing questions. Maybe it's in the middle of a meeting or somewhere. You need to do something, create a relationship. Are we together? Jose, are we together? You need to do something to create a relationship. And it's always very important. You create first a relationship. Then you ask questions. Yeah. And how do you do that? People open to people who look like the same. You need to find something you can add as a compliment. Are you getting it? Now, I'm asking the file. If you are going to open up a conversation with me, you want to fire me a question. How can you create a relationship with me? Now you've come. I'm the client. Let us start. You know Bar Enterprises, what we do. You've made your initial simple research, now you've met me. Let's do it like now. And that's what I want us to do. Okay, maybe can you do it with, you are going to do it with, because next week that's what we are, everything we are going to do them practical. This set of me sharing trees ending today. Now, can we, Jose is having what we call Jose Kombucha, is an energy drink. We are used to this. He's your client, you are targeting, and you are working for FFM. Jose is busy. Now, you want to fire him questions. Jose, can we do that? No, it's not. He has given you time. You called him, set an appointment, now you are together. Yeah. And he has less time.
It's the way when you call these guys, you find them when they are busy, actually, like, delivering things. They fight. Yeah, because I've been...
Now we are in the office.
You have made...
Yes, this is Judge.
Talk to him now.
Yeah, this is Judge. I found them when they are delivering.
Start a conversation.
I will come.
Now you come, you come.
Yes, you know.
Now
I talked to him. I was first ask if he's the real person I was calling.
it's fine. Ask him.
I'm the far.
Yes.
I've been calling.
Talk to him. Talk to him. Like that's what you are doing. You are speaking in the second person. No, don't laugh. He's speaking in the second person. Now we want to speak in the first. He's the manager. Okay, we don't know. You have found him in the office. Now you can start.
I've not found him in the office.
We are assuming, that is the assumption, he's in an office. You have met him face to face. Yes. Can you try to create a relationship? We don't want you to close him. We want first, I want to see how you create a relationship once, and then you go into cruise.
I will have to call him.
Okay, let him first. You are the manager now of Defao Kombucha, and you are what? You are a salesperson of FFM, manager who you can even face him. He's your client. But you want more explanation from him. So how you create a relationship is by commenting briefly, complimenting briefly on someone's business. You're like, man, I've come to know that your kumbush is doing. And another thing you have to first know, are you the manager? Are you getting it? And even first, people when they hear that you're a salesperson, they cut off because they know they are going to be manipulated. All people hate salespeople unless if you've never met him. I get it. At now you're a little bit corporate hawking, but you're hawking a service still. You get that you're hawking something people don't see. So what I want you to repeat is create a simple comment, a compliment. If the office is good, comment yes, Mr. Defa, how are you? Fine. I love your office.
That I am already in
Yes, we already. It's not even an
You love the
assumption.
shoe. You love the shoe.
Uh-huh.
He will say,
You first create what? A relationship.
I love the gym.
Uh-huh.
It's so good.
You create, you just
You
commit
have
something.
that jumper.
Uh-huh. Can we again do it? Let us take a second take.
I think it is him who is supposed to
What if he doesn't?
That's
Most of the clients have gone to, they have not welcomed you. Can we start?
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Defa.
Now let us, another thing, there are three things. Most of the people you meet, they are going to be old. You may not give a funny compliment on how they appear. They are mature people. They have passed gone that. I mean, there is some honest, like you have said, you've gave a compliment. Man, I've heard about your drink. And if you really want to make a business with the person, you might have even tested it. Like, personally, I did what? It's so great. I just wanted to know how you do it. That's why has brought me here. You've already created what? A relationship. And everyone wants to talk about his product or ideas. Are you getting it? Now this time, now that you've made him open up, in fact you brought him very well. Hey, Sazan. Hey, sorry. Difa, have you seen it? Now you are going to close some. He has a kombucha. You are the one who said it. He also has an energy drink. Let us first repeat from energy.
Morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
I'm okay. Fine to meet you. It's a bit long when I was been calling you. I'm the phone from Life FM.
Hey, you are the one who have been
Yeah,
calling
I've
me.
been calling you.
Yeah, you man have been harassing me with phones.
No, I wanted us to partner together to see how we can make great sales for this company.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here
Mm.
for the reason how we can make some great sales for this company. I know we have been making some good sales, but there is a way how we can improve it. Because also we have like 5 million and plus listeners, all scholars on our radio station. I know you have been working in some media houses, but also for us we have a big number that also can be in need of your product. I wanted us to partner together. I don't know if you have time when we talk. Can you give me some, like
The thing
10
is
minutes?
The thing is there. I can give you those 10 minutes. However, we as a company, we have been having other radio stations we have been working with, and I think that at this particular time they are enough.